Yesterday I have completed that exercise, the chapter exponent and first exercise. Second exercise is not in your syllabus. Second exercise is not in your syllabus, PT term 2 or PT2. Okay, so and another important chapter that I have told already, that introduction to graph. First of all, tell me that first chapter, first exercise of exponents on power have been completed or not? Tell me quickly. Completed. Okay. Then, okay. And students, that I have uploaded a practice work in ePortal. Okay. How many of you have submitted? Tell me. How many of you have submitted? Students, shall I start? And students, one thing, tell me your PT2, PT1 mark. Now I am starting the class, that is the chapter Introduction to Graph. Okay, now I am starting that discussion, Introduction to Graph, that is class 8 maths. Okay, today I will discuss Introduction to Graph. Introduction to graph. Okay, so I think there is 3 exercise in your book, in your NCERT book. In your NCERT book there are 3 exercises. Okay, and student, just follow my class. Maybe 1 or 2 exercises, 1 or 2, maybe 1, most of the possibility of only 1 exercise will be removed from your syllabus. Okay, that will be intimated to you, okay, later. But now, just watch the class. Today I will not discuss the theory portion. Okay. 2 times, yes, I have 2 times it is uploaded. Now, one thing, students. That is a plane, okay, and one line, that is horizontal line, and one vertical line. Divide this plane into 4 equal parts. Divide this plane into 4 equal parts, and that parts are called quadrant. First quadrant, that is first quadrant, that is second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Okay, and these lines are called, that horizontal line. That horizontal line is called x-axis. This vertical line is called y-axis. And these 2 axes meet at a point. That point is called origin. Okay, so I have told you three things, that 2 lines, x-axis, y-axis, they cut at a point, that origin. They intersect at a point, that name is origin, and the 4 equal parts which are divided by 2 lines, x-axis and y-axis, that is called quadrant. So how many quadrants are there? 4 quadrants are there. So first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Just 4 things I have told you. It is clear to all of you. Any doubt? Now, so first things, it is clear. Next, any coordinate. First of all, tell me, it has that in a plane, if I put a figure rectangle, how many dimensions it have? Can you tell me? 3 in a plane, not in space. Sneha, it is a rectangle. So it has a length, it has a breadth. So 2 dimension. 2. Yes, very many of you have answered 2. So 2 dimension. So any coordinate, listen it carefully. Any coordinate on a plane. Okay, that is 2 terms. First x coordinate, second y coordinate. Any point, you can do it that in any point. First x coordinate and y coordinate, because it is 2 dimensional. First dimension, second dimension. Along this side, that is x axis. Along this side, that is y axis. Got it? First of all, students, have I started in your class that introduction to graph? Have I started previously? No. So any point on that plane can be represented as 2 numbers, 2 figures, that is x and y, that is x comma y. The first one is x coordinate and second one is y coordinate. First of all, what do you mean by x coordinate? X coordinate, that is okay, I will later it explain. X and y, with 2 coordinate, I can plot a point, I can represent a point on that plane. That is called also Cartesian plane. Okay. Next, that point is origin. That point is origin. Which one is origin? Where x-axis and y-axis intersect each other. That point is called origin. One thing, students, from the origin to this side, that is right hand side, these are positive x-axis. Okay? From this point to this point, that is negative x-axis. This point to upper point, that is positive y-axis. This point to this point, that is negative y-axis. Got it? Yes or no? X-axis, yes. So from origin to this side, positive x-axis. From origin to this side, negative x-axis. From point to above, positive y-axis, downwards, negative x-axis. It is clear to all of you? It is clear to all of you? Okay, very good. Next things. So these are clear. You will solve it. Okay, I will explain in detail about coordinates. Okay, Roshni, wait. So as that I am telling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and moving on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First of all, students, if it is 1, it will be -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Okay? Clear? It is clear? And upperward, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each of them have same distance 1 unit. Each of them have same distance 1 unit. And at it is 1, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8 and going on. Okay. That is up to infinity. That's why arrow is given. Given. Now, students, from 0 to this side, these all are positive. Why it is positive? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, I have given 1, 2, 3, 4 because from the 0 to right hand side, that is positive x-axis. This side to negative x-axis. Positive y-axis, positive, negative y-axis. Now, tell me in the chat box, just I will just showing you the direction. You have to say that positive x-axis, negative axis is positive y-axis or negative axis. Tell me. Quickly. Negative what, Sneha? Negative y-axis. Negative y-axis, okay. Okay, this one. Positive x-axis, okay. X positive, very good. Y positive, okay. This one. Hey, positive y-axis, how it is possible? This side is negative x-axis. This side is negative x-axis. Oh, positive axis upper part. First question, okay. Okay. Now one thing, students, another thing. First of all, coordinate. Why should we need to learn that coordinate? What is the importance of coordinate geometry? Is there any need? First of all, to identify the position of anything, we need to learn the coordinate. Got it? To identify the, yes, to identify the position where it's lying. Okay. Just tell me, I'm telling you. Now teacher here sitting here and these are the desks. These are the desks, okay. So how many rows are, okay, just board not visible to here. The teacher here sitting, 3 desks. Okay. Now Chandranath is sitting here. Chandranath is sitting here. Now teacher asks to monitor where Chandranath is seated. What monitor will say? Teacher asks to monitor. Okay, now monitor is Sneha. Monitor is Sneha and teacher. Who is the teacher? Tell me your favorite teacher. Tell me the name. He will be the teacher. Tell me the name. Who will be there as a teacher? Utpal Adhikari sir. Okay. Okay. Chandranath Utpal sir. That is UA. Okay. And Utpal Adhikari sir asked to Sneha where. That is a classroom. Okay. That is a classroom. Where Chandranath seated. So Sneha will answer, sir, these are the row, and these are the column. Okay. Chandranath seated at the seat 4th row, and that is row number 1, row number 2, and row number 3, row number 4. And these are the column 1, column 2, column 3, 4th row, and 3rd column. Am I right? Row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, and column 1, column 2, column 3. So where Chandranath, what is the position of Chandranath? 4th row, 3rd column. Got it? So 2 things are needed. Yes, 2 things are needed to identify the position of anything in a plane. Next, here one student is seated. Will sit here. Okay. Okay. Adri sit here. And sir asks to Sneha, what is the position of Adri? What will say Sneha? Okay, first of all, that just I am rubbing it. This is your classroom. Okay. Teacher here. That is row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4. That is C1, column 1, column 2, column 3 and column 4. First of all, Chandana sit here. That is 4, 4. Okay, that is 4, 4. Okay, now Adri sits here. What is the Adri position? Sneha is the monitor. What is the Adri position? How can it possible 3, 3? Just look at the board. Row 2 and column 2. So Adri position is 2, 2. Got it? Next. Tell me that Naina is seated here. N. What is the position of Naina? 3, 3. Very good. 3, 3. Now students, one student is seated here. That student's name is Annesa. Okay. Annesa position. That one. 4, 2 or 4, 3, Rosni? That is 4, 2. 4, 2. Fourth row, second column. Now, Rosni is seated here. Rosni position. That is, so you are giving wrong answer. Someone have given wrong. That is row 3. 2, 1, 9, how it is possible? 2, 1. 2 is that one and that one is 3. 3, 1. So, 1 is denoting 3, 1 is denoting row number, 1 is denoting column number. So, by row number and column number, you can identify all the position of students in your class, that is 8th class. Like this, we will use coordinate to identify the proper position. Okay? Student, today I end this class here. Next day I will explain it more. I hope you got that point, what I am going to say, what I am make you understand. Thank you students. I hope you have enjoyed this session little bit. Thank you. Bye.